Good evening, rockers. Vegas Rock Goddess here on the rocks. Total entertainment. Coming to you live from somewhere off the Las Vegas Strip. Today, I'm interviewing an amazing band on Rock Avenue Records, Walking the Sleeper. This is a great band. They started in 2016. So let's let them in and get the party started. All right. Now that's what I'm talking about, people. Let's rock.
Okay. Can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can see everyone, even better. Okay, so let's talk about 2016, 2017. That's when you guys really put the stamp on this group. So why don't one of you tell me how that experience was combining these sounds that you had for this band?
Well, between me and Sean, we both kind of are the ones that started the band, and he comes from kind of a typo negative, Alice in Chains kind of feel, and I was more of like the Slipknot, OTEP side. You know, me and him talked about it. I did, like in my previous band, did a lot of hardcore vocals and things like that. And he's like, you know, you really should show more of your melodic side in your vocals. And so we kind of messed with it, and it kind of formed this sound. And so at that point, we started looking for other musicians and ended up forming Waking the Sleeper, and it kind of went straight out there and toured for like the first 6 months after getting our new musicians, and it was pretty awesome, and it was a overwhelming
fly by night.
Yeah, but we had an overwhelming audience that loved what we were doing. So at that point, we just kept pushing and created the 7 Deadly Sins, and then met up with Rock Avenue Records and USA, and then we
Marianne.
Yeah, Marianne.
Yeah, shout out to Marianne and Jeffrey.
Yeah,
for hooking us up.
Yeah, they're amazing people, and they really care about their artists. So, so we went from there, and 2020 happened. We all know what happened then. So everybody was kind of down, and at that point, we were like, I had to have a pretty major surgery, and so on my knee, and so we did that, and then after that, we were like, okay, let's do some stuff, and some of the musicians we had at the time just couldn't go where we were wanting to go, and so then we ended up finding these amazing people. Seth is not here, so he's back at home, but he'll be here on Monday, so we can get ready for our next show. So
right, and you know, you got a lot of exciting things coming up. You're back in the studio, because I love your sound, because it's not only different, but it's clean, and it's pure rock and metal all mixed.
Yeah.
Together.
It's kind of interesting because a lot of people don't know this, but Beth, she joined in as the keyboardist and also a vocalist, and then Sean, he did a lot of the backup vocals for 7 Deadly Sins, and he was the keyboardist then, and now he's the rhythm guitar. But she's also my actual sister, so she has this beautiful, like, you know, angelic voice, and then you have me. So, but together it seems to work really well.
Yeah,
we just came from.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, we just came from the Illinois fest that we just did, where we were with 4 other bands, and the promoter
The Shadow Lord.
Yeah, the Shadow Lord, and the promoter said, you know, it's really amazing because it's kind of like you've got this Slipknot meets Evanescence meets what was the third band he said?
Testament.
He said kind of mix of all 3 of those. I can hear different pieces of that, and he goes, it's nothing like I've ever heard before. So I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, categories really don't mean anything anymore. It's like, you know, you could put yourself in the goth category, you can put yourself in the metal category, but you know what? It's all about having fun, and the they love it. Your fans
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
They do. And like we just released the new single off of our new album that we're finishing up. It'll be probably released in early 24. But it's called Faden, and in like 6 days it just hit 1,000
I
views.
love
So,
it. I
Yeah,
love
we're-
it.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're real
And it's an
excited.
amazing song.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Right away out the gate, man. I'm like, wow, like boom in your face. It was great.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We're really excited about it.
And you
So,
guys played my hometown in Illinois. I'm from Chicago, so that's
Oh,
a huge medal.
Yeah,
already.
yeah, it was everybody up there was so awesome, and
Yeah.
man, it's beautiful up there.
Mhm.
Just
Beautiful.
gorgeous where we were at.
The hotel always had that riverboat and Indian
Mhm.
statue. That was,
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the fun that, you know, us as bands, we get to see the countryside. We get to see all these
the rest of
amazing
the
things.
country.
And the people, like everybody up there was super amazing and nice.
Yeah.
Right. And it's funny because your music, you're out of West Virginia, is that right?
No, we're out of Kansas.
Well,
Oh,
we
you're
Wichita,
out of
Kansas.
Kansas. Okay, almost
Kinda.
that way. But anyway, okay, so you're kind of in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're actually kind of getting the Midwest vibes, of course, but
Mhm.
you're gonna play the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. Now, man, that's huge.
I
Yeah.
know.
I'm
We're so
excited.
excited.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Now,
Yeah,
is this
we
your
play on-
first? Is this your first time playing that festival?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That festival, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the committee's real excited to have us, and they put us on the main stage too. So we're going to open a main stage, on Sunday. So I'm really excited about that.
You're going to be exposed to a lot of different people from different parts of the country, which is great.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know.
your music is going to transcend. It's not only going to be for like Midwest. You guys are going to go to the East Coast. You're going to go
Mhm.
right here to the West Coast. I mean,
Right.
your music is bi-coastal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's pretty cool.
you're not pegged in one particular area,
Right.
Right.
which is
We
great.
try to write around something that will be a little bit more time, keeping with the time, but yet it'll last the times.
Mhm.
Right.
I like to think.
Yeah. When I write all the lyrics, but when I wrote the lyrics, like it just kind of comes to me. I don't really think about I think about what the song meaning is supposed to be, and it's emotions. Obviously, I'm very an emotional lyric writer. And with our music, I think we're all the same. We put kind of everything into it. But one of the things that we've been told a lot, especially on this new one, is that they resonate with this song. They can relate to this song. And that's awesome. It's amazing the response we're getting from it. So, and that's
Yeah.
what we want. So
Yeah, and your vocals are super powerful. And I'm
Thank you.
hearing a lot of hard edge guitars in that song.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
yeah,
Because that
Yeah.
really puts the song right. Like I said, as soon as I started listening to it, it was like right in your face. And I mean,
Thank you, ma'am.
that's what you want. I mean, as a listener, as soon as I'm playing that new song, I want it right in my face.
yeah,
You gotta catch them. Yeah.
I want that roller coaster ride.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I
want to
would
go.
describe our
You
music
want
very well
the
like that.
ride. Trust me. You don't want to just slide into it. You want to take a ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what this band does. Especially Greed, another great song.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's one of our favorites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fan favorite too. It is.
Lots of drums and bass in that song, but
Mhm.
yet super powerful.
Yeah, and shout out to our studio producer, Dustin
Ritter.
Dustin Ritter, Bullet Ride
Bullet Ride Productions.
Productions. He's amazing. He's amazing. And me and him have worked together for several years now. It's kind of funny because he knows me so well that he'll just send like a rough draft of the song, and he'll be like, "Okay, I'll be expecting your 3-page report." Because
At 0.13
I knew that.
seconds. I
I
want
knew that.
2 pins.
It's from point 2 to point 4. So, but we work really amazing together, and he's just an amazing music producer.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, he's
and also-
great.
Yeah, yeah, and also Juan Ibanez at Moniker, he did the music video for Faden, which was
Oh my God.
super
First
phenomenal.
time working with those guys, it was a great experience.
Yeah,
Anybody out there want to try to get a music video for their bandmate and want it to be any kind of professional?
yeah,
Talk to those guys. They're
absolutely.
right there in the middle of the Midwest too, so
Yeah, let me tell you
chances
something.
are you can work with them.
The videos are great because
Yeah.
again, like I said, right in your face.
Right.
Because that's, to me, your band has such a presence that, like I said, right out of the gate, and visually amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank
He came to us and, sorry, he
No, go
came to
ahead.
us and he had some ideas and he said, if you let me do it and you let me guide you on how I see this, and because he's an artist too. And he said, if you look at this and just kind of go with the flow and let me show you my vision, he goes, I think you're going to be extremely pleased. And so we kind of had, because we had our own ideas of how we wanted the video to go, and we just kind of had to like
Let them go.
Yeah, we were like, okay, you do your thing, and we'll just flow with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Let go.
Yeah,
He knows what he's
and
doing.
trusting him was a really great idea because let me tell you something, he brought a different dimension to this band. And now, do you guys plan on videoing your performance at Blue Ridge?
yes,
Do what you say? I didn't hear you.
For
video.
video and
Oh,
performance.
yeah,
They have
we're
somebody set
actually-
for us.
No, we actually are looking for somebody to do the
Oh.
videography for it. I think they're gonna take like snippets or clips or things like that, obviously.
Right.
But we do have a photographer that's gonna
They're
doing stuff.
providing.
but yeah, we're looking for a videographer to do that for us.
Anybody there in the West Virginia
Yeah.
area?
Yeah.
Give us
Yeah.
a shout.
Because I
Or
mean,
trust the person to hold my phone.
well, I mean, that's great too, but anything that you can get that's going to connect your fans to this particular event, because some
Right.
fans aren't going to be able to, like myself, I can't go. So I
Yeah.
really want to be there.
Right.
Oh, I actually plan on putting a camera on my guitar that will be nothing but
Yeah.
Okay.
footage of the crowd.
Perfect.
Won't be any footage of us.
Perfect.
That's what I want. I do want some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
we are looking for a videographer.
I found that
So
out.
Yeah. And I
if-
mean, I'm sure that you'll come up with, I mean, you've got some time, but like I said, those snippets put on TikTok is going to take this band to the next level.
yeah. 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 Yeah,
'Cause
we're
that-
really excited about everything that's been happening.
Right now, do you have a TikTok?
Wait, I do. I just got it not too long ago.
Okay.
So it doesn't have very much on it yet. But yeah, I just got it probably a couple months ago, and so we're starting to put content on there.
Right.
And
Let me
yeah,
tell
so
you
if he
something.
wants to reach out,
Let me tell you something. That's the hottest platform for music right now. Is TikTok. Even if you guys are in
Yeah.
the studio and somebody films you working out a lyric with your guitar player, post it.
Mhm.
You know, And
Yeah.
when
Okay.
you post stuff, you know everybody does for you, but there's other hashtags that's going to get you more traction.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like metal for you, rock for you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Those are going to get you different genres of in between metal and rock. You know,
Yeah.
it's believe it or not, it's all in the hashtags.
Yeah, there's I've been noticing a lot of stuff on TikTok, and it's really been a huge thing. I'm noticing that for music. So yeah,
Right.
it's something that we will be pursuing and doing as well.
Exactly. Okay. So your next gig right now is Blue Ridge Rock Festival, correct?
That's correct.
Now,
That's correct.
when are you playing?
It goes well. We're playing on the 10th, which is Sunday. We're going to open the stage. So it does run from the 7th to the 10th. We're on the last day, which is pretty cool. So we're really excited about that. So it's there's so much to this. Like we're going on to different levels that I've never been to before.
Yeah.
And there's so much involved. Like one of the questions was, okay, when you bring your semi, you pull it, and I was like, we don't have a semi.
When do we get the When do we get
Right?
We're not there yet.
Yeah, I think they all assume you have a
But to
tour
answer your
bus.
question. Yeah,
Yeah, sure, okay.
Well,
Right.
I
right.
believe our time that we start is like 12:30. We're the first.
First band.
Yeah.
We're expand on the main stage too.
And after us is Chevelle.
No,
Well,
Oh
no,
my
we have
God,
that.
yeah.
Eve Under
But
Fire.
they're on our
Under
stage.
Fire.
Eve
Yeah.
Under Fire
Yeah.
is right after
Okay.
us. We're so
Oh,
excited
yeah.
to see them.
I
Then
love,
think
that's a
Tracy
great
Starr.
band too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Bad Omens.
Bad Omens will be playing the same stage,
Right.
and
Limp
Limp Bizkit
Bizkit.
will be headlining.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
pretty
amazing.
cool.
I
I
mean,
know, and Pantera is literally going to be right next to us
I
on the
know.
next stage.
you guys are in such great company for
Yes.
this festival. You
Yeah.
couldn't have had better timing for this festival because your music is going to be exposed to so many different artists.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you because that's going to be a great opportunity, not only to connect with other artists, but to get more exposure.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely,
For
absolutely.
sure.
And it's all happening really fast too.
Yes.
And it
Like
will.
even just and it's kind of like, oh, okay. It's I didn't
Yeah.
expect the response off of Faden like we've been getting. And that's amazing. I love it. So yeah.
I mean, just
As far as with
imagine,
mixing with the other artists there,
right? I mean,
mixing with
just-
the other artists there, we plan on like having all our acoustic stuff. So
yeah,
if any of the big artists are watching us on this interview, you come by a campsite that's got
That's what I'm
acoustic guitars
saying.
and drums
I
playing.
mean,
Come out,
like
join
I
us.
said, buckle up because
We're
this
ready.
is only the beginning for this band.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
once you guys start getting the exposure that you need with this festival,
hmm
it's only going to snowball from here. So, like I said, buckle up because I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
Um,
thank
this
you.
festival-
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
festival has brought a lot of bands to the forefront.
It's amazing opportunity, and obviously we're really excited to be a part of it. So
Right. And now, do you guys have any other shows after this?
no, because we're gonna go back into the studio when we get back.
Okay.
To finish the album, and there might be a couple of shows we might be a part of that we've been asked to be a part of. We're just not quite sure if it's gonna be in our timing to make it work or not. But otherwise, we're gonna be planning to finish this album, do the release for early 24, and then doing a
Come out
tour.
here on 24.
We're gonna be real busy next year. So
Right.
we're
Now, is this going to be, Raven, is this going to be a full record or is it going to be an
Yes.
EP?
It'll be a full order.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
do you plan, like, I know you released Faden, but are you going to release as like every 3 months? Are you going to, how is that going to work for you?
We're talking with the label right now
Yeah,
to
they
find
would-
out exactly
how they want us to do it.
how they want us to do it. So we may do it like you're saying in the plan of for every 3 months, or they may wait just a little bit. With the cool part about this new album that we're doing is it's called Frequencies, and we have songs that are literally attached to a frequency that is like a healing frequency. Like Faden is in 528, which is him. We all have a number on stage that we chose. That is the frequency that
I didn't choose that
we're.
number.
Yeah, well, you came in late. We
Yeah.
chose the number.
We
for
chose
him.
the number for you.
But it's it's 174, so it's an amazing frequency. So these are all healing frequencies, and so it's just a kind of a cool concept. Nobody's really done a frequency album, so we were up for the challenge because the first concept album was Seven Deadly Sins, and that was kind of the hard and soft, the good and bad of life.
Label came to us and was like, well, how are you going to top that?
I was like,
I'm
you
well,
know
here
me.
we go.
Yeah, because that album was more of a story. It was more
was,
yes.
of a vibe where
Mhm.
It was a
It's-
travel through all the Dante's Inferno.
right.
Mhm.
So now with this one, it's really interesting because I feel like you're going to have another story here, but it's going to be at a different level.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So it's really pretty amazing to be able to work, not just create the music, but do it in a way that that you're incorporating a frequency that's healing, that's good, that's positive. And it's just kind of a cool concept to be able to have songs that are designated for that.
And kind of helps our music as far as Raven and I, again, starting all this. It helps us travel to the next level of where we were wanting to go with everything.
Right. And
So,
that's great
Again,
because,
more travels of us.
right. And I think 24 is going to be amazing for you guys. And I think this Blue Ridge Rock Festival, get ready to meet people, to get
Oh,
connected.
yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
really think that this is meant to be for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
So,
much.
Thank you.
yeah, so definitely, hone in on that. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find your music?
Well, right now, as for the Seven Deadly Sins album, or even the brand new song Fade In, it's available on all platforms.
Yeah.
So you can go to Spotify, iTunes, any of them.
YouTube,
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Facebook,
It's on,
a lot
yeah,
of links.
Pandora.
yeah. There's a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
It's on. I think
If you
just
find
about
us, you
everyone.
will find it.
Yeah, you can literally just type in "Waking the
Maybe.
Sleeper," and you can either listen to the other album, which is Seven Deadly Sins, or listen to the new song because that just released and it's out for purchase now.
Right.
Wednesday.
Because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
I don't know.
Oh, it was the last one. Okay.
I love the name of your band, Waking the Sleeper. I mean, it's so
Thank you.
cool of a
Thank you.
concept.
Thank you.
Came up with that. But yeah, me and him came up with that name. We both were. Mine was more like a very spiritual type of reasoning behind Waking the Sleeper, and his was waking people up. But it's basically the same thing. So there's a lot that's going on around, and it's to bring music in a positive message out there to the people. So that was the whole purpose of the name.
Yeah. And like I said, we're going to hear a lot about your band. So, like I said, let's plan on doing a follow-up interview before that record comes out.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
Definitely get on the
Definitely, yeah.
I'd like to do a massive push for you with
Thank
the
you.
new stuff in 24. So
Okay.
we'll definitely keep in touch. Thanks for coming on.
Good.
This gives my
Yes.
viewers a little perspective on your band. And that way they can look forward to hearing some new music, as well as maybe go back and hear some of the older stuff, which is great too.
Absolutely. Thank
And
you
you're-
so much for
you're
having
big-
us as well.
Oh yeah, no worries. And you know what? YouTube, your videos are amazing as well. So you're hitting them on all platforms, which is fantastic. And then we're gonna work on that TikTok, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
working on
And we'll stay out of the bathtubs as well.
it.
Okay. There you go. Now see, that would be maybe a good little thing for the TikTok,
There you go.
you know?
Because we are
yeah.
pretty silly. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still
Okay.
there, but
Good luck
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
the
Thank you so much.
festival. I'm looking
Thank you so
forward to
much.
maybe seeing you guys on some feeds.
Yeah.
Jump on anybody that's doing social media and push.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
There's
Thank you.
thank you.
Eddie Trunk is gonna be there. Make sure you
Yeah.
go up to Eddie and introduce yourselves. Because let me tell
Yeah.
you, who lives
Absolutely.
here. I know Eddie, not personally, but we hang out at the same clubs and stuff, and I've met him a few times.
Fuck the same circles.
Yeah.
Right. And
Right.
like I
They
said-
will have a meet and greet
Yeah.
that
That we're
we
doing.
will be doing. It's a free meet and greet
Mhm.
for anybody that wants to come and visit with
After our
us
show.
after
Do
our
interviews.
show.
It's for,
Yeah.
Perfect.
for about an hour. We're designated an hour. And then we have the media event for about an
Perfect.
hour. So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
And you guys are gonna kill it.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Already
much.
know.
Thank you.
All right.
It's
So
gonna be
I look
awesome.
forward to talking to you guys more in 24. Good luck.
Okay.
Keep in touch. And let me know how that goes
Thank you.
at the festival.
I sure will.
Thank
I
you
sure
very
will.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Cheryl.
much.
You rock.
Thank you, man. We'll
Amazing.
talk soon.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Wow. Waking the Sleeper. Waking the Sleeper. Walking the Sleeper. What a great band. They are headed to the Blue Ridge Rock Festival in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So it's going to be a good festival for them. It'll give them a chance to expose this band to a larger audience. So definitely keep this band on your radar. You're going to be hearing a lot more about this band. And thanks again to Rock Avenue Records, to Marianne and Jeffrey for hooking us up for this interview. And this is the Vegas Rock Goddess, Carol Nevin. Thanks for watching. Always like and subscribe to On the Rocks Total Entertainment. And I will see you next time.